Tools needed to change the oil on a 2006 Dodge Stratus 4-cylinder 2.4 liter is going to be around 4 to 5 quarts of 5W30 motor oil, an oil filter. This is the Fram Extra Guard PH 3614, an oil filter wrench, shop towels, 1/2-inch socket, 1/2-inch drive ratchet, and an oil pan to catch the oil. Now let's begin. First step, elevate the Dodge Stratus either by jacking it up or running it up on ramps like this. Next, open the hood by pulling the hood release lever within the driver's side kick panel within the door. Next, we are going to slide underneath the vehicle, remove the 1/2-inch oil drain plug and with using our ratchet, and then let the oil from the engine go into the oil pan. Let's do it. Make sure you're loosening it and not tightening. To bust loose, then go ahead and just let it come out the rest of the way with your fingers. Put the plug off to the side so you don't lose it, and reposition the oil pan. Make sure you're catching all the oil, and let's prepare to take off the oil filter while that's doing that. Using the oil filter wrench, let's remove the filter. Once you break it loose, pretty easy to just take it off with your hands. You will get pretty dirty, so make sure you touch it all. Make a little bit of a mess. You just let it drain for a minute. Try not to do what I just did and make a mess there. Now with the new oil filter, you're going to want to wet the O-ring around the oil filter with a little bit of the new oil. Let's go and do that now. So, get it real good on there. That way it'll be easy to go on and then off the next time as well. Once that's on there good, we can then install the oil filter and put back the oil drain plug. Now let's install the new oil filter and the oil drain plug. I'm going to do the oil drain plug first. Put that on there. And then go and just tighten it up. I'm sure there is a torque specification on this. I just do it pretty tight with hand. You can look that up if you feel like it. And then I'm going to put on the oil filter. With the Fram, it's kind of nice because they have the coating on the end of it. That will, unless you tighten it real good, you usually don't need a oil filter wrench to get a nice good seal on it. Tighten that up until you pretty much can't anymore. And you're going to be good under here. Now let's add oil to the vehicle by removing the oil cap first. There. And then taking your new oil, and I'm going to pour in about 4 quarts. And then once we put the vehicle back onto level ground, I'm going to let it run for a minute and then turn off the vehicle and check the dipstick to ensure that we have the adequate amount of oil for this vehicle. Kind of be steady the best you can. Wipe up any excess oil after, as you don't want it down on the exhaust manifold or anything like that, as it will smell just a little bit if it burns. There's about 4 quarts. Going to go ahead and put the cap back on after cleaning up the oil that I spilled a little bit on. And cap back on. One click. And let's lower the vehicle. I have now put the vehicle back on the ground. Let it run for just about a minute, let the engine oil circulate, and made sure there was no lights on the dash. Now let's check the engine oil, see what level it is. So pull it out once, wipe it off. Once you have wiped it off once, I'm going to take note of where the markings are on the dipstick, put it back into the engine, then pull it back out, making sure that it's seated all the way down. Ours is right on the money, right in the middle of min and max. You obviously don't want not enough, but too much can be bad as well. So make sure it's within the adequate levels for this vehicle specified. Now that's been it. I hope this has helped. You are all set. Just close the hood and back it on out. Now if you were not up to the specified levels, just add a little bit more oil as you can, and then check it again to make sure that it's up to what it should be. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.